Alright, hello boys and girls. How's everybody doing? Back in good old Cyberpunk 2077. And let's get to it. We gotta go meet with Takamura. Alrighty, let's see here. I did have one more crash not recorded. Hopefully we can keep it together. And let's see here. I'm gonna try to adjust a little something here on my... There we go. That's a little better. I'm still debating. It's a kind of a ways ahead of us, but last time I saved Takamura when we got attacked. I'm not sure if I'm going to save him again this time, just because to do something different than what I did previous. But we'll see. We'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it. I do like Takamura. Seems like a decent fellow. Oh, wrong branch. Oh yeah, yeah. And then where we're going, Tom's Diner, which I'm gonna guess is a Tom Waits reference. Has been a trouble spot for some reason. Weird character animations, weird NPC behavior. Maybe it's all this steam, smoke. It's at the root of it, but yeah, looks fine to me.
Sit.
Yes, sir.
You do not look so bad.
Oh, thank you.
Then, in the car, I doubted you would survive.
Me too.
Why'd you help me anyway?
I needed you to leave. That hasn't changed.
This about the biochip? That why I'm here?
I hear it's damaged beyond repair. Any attempt to extract it would be disastrous. Fatal for you.
Vic likes to talk, I guess.
Not many could do what he did. You should be thankful.
What's it you actually want from me?
To begin, you must tell me where to find Evelyn Parker.
Evelyn. What's she to you?
She and Yorinobu Arasaka had intimate relations. She knows how to get to him.
I'm thinking I ought to have a word with her myself. She promised to help me get rid of the chip.
I would not count on that. She's likely gone, very far away.
Why you figure she skipped town?
I tried to locate her, but had no success. I suspect she covered her tracks. You said Parker could help you remove the relic.
So the guy over his shoulder, I guess he's eating a burger. That's a big freaking burger. It doesn't look like it's anywhere near his mouth. It's like he's eating the bottom half of it. Oh my god. Yeah, no idea.
Got no clue. Evelyn was knowledgeable about the relic. Had a large chunk of classified info. An enigma to be sure. But she showed that slyness you get in corpo agents. You know the kind.
I too possess this slyness you speak of.
You got tossed out, lumped with the outcasts, easily. Or have you forgotten? Sorry I couldn't be of any help. Don't have any time to lose, so...
Hey, wait. I need you. Yorinobu Arasaka. must answer for this crime of patricide.
Looking for justice. In Night City.
I seek revenge, much more feasible here. I have allies prepared to bring Yorinobu to his knees. The only thing I need is proof.
And you think they'll trust the word of a merc?
I have nothing better now. Also, I know no one here. And I am a fugitive. I am hunted.
So what? We stroll into Arasaka HQ and announce that Yorinobu's a kin killer? That he murdered Saburo?
We'll get the hearing before reasonable people in a neutral location. Certain procedures will be used to establish the truth.
A lie detector? Forget it.
In that case, another option. You are dying. You do not know how to save yourself. A chip, the relic, is a culprit. Technology made by Arasaka. Technology they alone know. This corporation can save you as easily as it can make you disappear. It is merely about getting the right people on your side. Politics.
Exactly what kind of people are we talking about?
People who hold Arasaka dear are its heart. People interested in the corporation's stable growth.
You mean people like Anders Hellman?
You know this name? How?
Prepped for the heist, thoroughly. Relic is Hellman's design, his creation.
Untrue. He's a pawn. I was thinking of one much more powerful. Besides, Anders Hellman escaped to Arasaka, betrayed it.
Hanako-sama, お会いできて光栄です。
こちらこそ。
Now, Hanako-sama, I would first like to ask you.
Fucking Saka scums everywhere.
Hey, I was listening to that.
Shut up. Nobody except you wants to watch that shit about that corpo cunt.
What did you say?
You heard me.
Let it go, Takamura.
At least one of you's got some fucking sense.
Tom's all right. Not afraid to speak his mind, that's all.
He reminds me of my father. He also worked in a kitchen all his life.
Last thing we want to do is to draw attention.
I'm sorry. A stupid reflex.
Thanks for the offer. Need to think about it. Get back.
I need time to plan, organize. You stand to gain much if you help me. All I ask is that you do not leave the city.
Leave? Why would I leave? Need help. Best chance I'll find the right person here.
Someone other than Arasaka specialist? There's no one. No alternative.
Actually, we just talked about some. Anders Hellman. He invented the relic. If I want to get rid of it, he's my man. And if that means picking another fight with Arasaka, so be it.
Hellman defected from the company. I myself spent many days looking for him. He... what's the expression? Dropped off the face of the earth.
Somebody's been busy the last few days.
I will not sit and do nothing when there is information to be found. Things to prepare.
Your job, basically.
It was my job.
Why are you looking for Hellman?
He was the one to alert Saburo-san to Yorinobu's schemes. He knew both of them well and could be an important witness.
Corporal rats will squeal when hanging by their tails.
For several days, I collected the information. All leads point to one place, the club called the Afterlife. I was quickly dismissed by the queen of fixers there, Rogue.
She take you for a suit?
No, she saw me as Saburo-sama's killer.
Rogue's well informed. Gets wind of most things that happen in the city. Might be worth asking her about Hellman.
I wish you luck. The woman is choosy, expensive, and rude.
With a bit of luck, I'll track down Evelyn.
If she could not help you before, she will not manage to now.
Honor among thieves. Ever heard of it?
Yes, I thought it ironic. Thieves have none. There's just honor, I believe.
Yorinobu Arasaka would agree, I'm sure.
The Parker woman will not help you. Were I you, I would think about a plan B. I cannot stay here any longer.
Oh, there's one that just popped
Do
in.
what you want. Look for Parker,
Oh, there you
Helga,
go.
whoever.
He was
I
skating
must see some
across.
friends.
Okay, there was a
Call me
little
some
bug. I
favor.
hope that's not a bad omen.
When my people in Arasaka are ready to listen, I will call you.
Till then, I guess.
If by some miracle you find Hellman, please notify me. He and I have unfinished business.
All right.
Zapper dumples and filth. In some ways, Night City never changes. Arasaka's still a despotic machine and the world's on a collision course with chaos. But hey, at least Rogue's still alive.
You know, you got some nerve. First you had to kill me, now you want to be my pal. Make like nothing happened.
You know
Inside
you don't gotta
voice.
speak out loud to talk to me.
What do you want?
And I've processed some shit, changed my mind. Don't want you dead anymore.
Oh, gee, thanks,
Go fuck
Johnny.
yourself, dickwipe.
Hey, wasn't easy for me either. You woke up in a landfill, I woke up in your head. Wrestling with your thoughts, memories. Think we're even. And I've taken a step back, looked at things. Think we might be able to help each other. We could start with Rogue. Her and I go back to the Stone Age.
You're the ghost of Christmas past, asshole. Any friends you had are either dead or so old their memory's gone.
Johnny Silverhand died a legend. Nobody forgets that.
So you fucking know Rogue. What do I say to her? Got a talking brain tumor claims it's her old friend Johnny?
Trust me, Rogue's heard dumber shit than that. Way back when you weren't even an itch in your daddy's ball sack.
Don't need convincing. Seeing your memories, gross.
Rogue will dance to any tune I play or just get us to the afterlife.
There is no us.
Not yet. Oh, what's wrong, honey? Why so glum, chum? Need some, eddies? Anyways, before I go, see, look at, what is that? I am fascinated with this guy eating a hamburger.
You don't want to fuck with me?
Who said that? And talk to Tom. You know, I never thought about this before. No, doesn't look like it. Oh, but it looks like there's a shard back there. Locked. Hmm. Do they get mad if I climb over his counter? Can I climb over his counter? Doesn't look like it. Can't do that. Huh. There must be a way back there. Oh well, not right now. Actually, there was something like that in the Afterlife too. Something I couldn't like figure out how to get to. Now let's see here. We'll call Judy.
Lee? That you? Shit. Thought you were gone.
You're not alone in thinking me dead. Thought it was game over for me too.
Things went ass up, huh? Not as planned.
See that crack in the sidewalk flickering?
Listen, need to find Evelyn.
I really don't want to talk about her.
You know where she is?
What'd I just say? Drop it. I won't tell you again.
Alright, Judy.
Judy, you're my one hope. The only lead I got. I gotta find her. And I know you can help me do that.
Who told you I won't?
Can we meet? Let's meet, please. You at Lizzie's?
Alright. Go meet with Judy. Who we sadly cannot romance as a boy. So I'm glad I did that the first time around. I'm sorry, and I know I'm not the only one out there who is like obsessed with Judy.
Hey, look.
Hey! Haven't I seen you here before?
Who said that? Where did you come from?
Got a good memory for faces. Bar's closed. Sorry, Chief.
Need to talk to Punch and Judy. She in her den?
Yep. Take the stairs down. I'll let Judy know you're coming.
All right,
Just
before
don't let me catch you messing around, okay?
all right, before we go much further, I want to go ahead and craft some more pistol ammo. Looking pretty low. I have to get some more of these common item components. All right, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that gives us... And that gives us... Okay, why is it... Maybe it's not... Oh, I'm in a safe area. Arrgh! Okay, so it won't let me do my gun. Let's show me the... Ammo? 285. That's better than what we had.
Hey, you there? Yes.
Whoa, start again. What is it you want us to do now?
Beat some sense into him. That don't work. I don't know he's dead. I don't care. I just want my room back.
Yeah, we're really gonna make us walk around.
Hey, where are you going? Nothing to see back
Let
here.
it lie. Judy's friend.
Yeah, biatch. Judy's friend.
You done with that bagulho?
Yep. Back to the bump and grind.
Stop telling every joy toy you meet to come here. The hell I'm supposed to do with them all? You so concerned about strays? Go take care of your guest.
Suze, we're not done here.
Oh yeah, we fucking are.
Hey, Judy.
You just don't give up, do you? Got nothing more to say to each other.
What was that all about?
Everyone in this city lives in their own goddamn bubble. And either you fly high or sink into quicksand.
What does that mean?
Susie seems to know what she wants. She your boss?
You come all this way just to play who's who at the mocks?
Listen, have you seen Evelyn? Need to talk to her. It's important.
Why? So you can make her your scapegoat for your train wreck of a heist?
Need to find out who she was working for.
That's it?
That's it. Judy, you don't need to worry. I won't lay a hand on it. It wouldn't make sense.
Fine. All right. Evelyn's a doll. Used to work at Clouds. Sig case on my table's got the address. Take it, and once you find Evelyn, give it to her.
Mega Tower. Luxurious.
Well, it sounded like you said maggot hour. Damn, Judy. I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep...
You still need something?
I just need to soak in your beautiful face.
Think she might have gone back there?
Said it'd be safer than here. God knows why.
Clouds? What's that?
It's a dollhouse.
Sounds vaguely familiar. Is that where they tailor code things to your fetishes and whatnot?
Client's subconscious is the script. Doll stars in it. No memory of it after, though, luckily. Thank Christ for that.
Wait, mean to say she's a doll?
Saved up for that behavior chip a while, too. Ev was good. Real good. Had regulars booked up weeks in advance. Nobody lasts long in a gig like that, though.
Hence the heist. Figures. Got everything I need for now. Thanks. I'll look in on the place.
And if I could find a Judy of my own IRL, be a happy Palpy.
Wait. Just let me know how she's doing. Okay?
I'll give you a call, okay?
Thanks. Thank you, V.
See, you can be nice, Judy.
A doll. Why am I not surprised?
I don't know,
You're an engram
Johnny.
and a fading mind. Nothing should surprise you anymore.
So we gonna hit this place, Clouds?
Why the hell not?
Now let's see. What's in here? Nope, nothing. Now I think this is the door that I was trying to come in when we first came into the bar. Nope. This is gonna lead us. That always happens too. Don't leave your stuff there, Susie Q.
The club's closed. Don't you have somewhere to be?
Isn't your face around your eyes the wrong color?
Starting to think you're a real pain in the...
Heated exchange there with Judy. What was that all about?
How's this any of your business? Gonna follow up with your own sermon on responsibility for others? Go on, your high horse is waiting.
I'm just curious.
One thing I know about curiosity, won't get you shit unless you got the fists and the ass to back it up.
I'm pretty sure I do.
You know what happened to Evelyn Parker?
Why are you asking me? You talked to Judy about her already.
Sure, but you're the boss. You might know something more.
Evelyn jumped the Mox ship a long time ago. And anyone not a Mox is not my damn problem.
I'm guessing the club brings in a lot of biz.
Pisses its share of cost, too. Why, looking to invest?
Nah, I'm just admiring your operation.
We took over this place way back when. Every day I wake up and wonder how it's still standing. We get by, That's all I'll say.
Heard you give the working girls a helping hand.
That's ancient history. And like all history, it was pretty damn bloody.
What was it? Something about a riot. Joy girl murdered by a tiger claw?
Not the first, just the one that tipped the scales. Folk went ballistic. Streets overflowed with raised fists. Girls, pimps, outcasts, the whole freak show. It's how the mocks got started. But that's old news. We're running a business now, not a charity. Can't help everyone in this city. Gotta take care of our own. Moxes come first.
Alrighty. This is the door I thought
Forget Evelyn.
I could go through, but now I know.
Admit it. This is about Judy's virtues, isn't it? Good shit, if I say so myself.
Gotten virtues out of street dealers that were light years crisper.
Congrats. No one cares.
Then why'd you start talking to me?
Oh, she'd love your feedback.
I'd like a virtue with you. It's pretty damn cute, too. Alright. Wait a second. I came here on a motorcycle.
They call me Mr. Hands. If you're looking for Pacifica jobs, call me.
Name's V. And what? No, pleased to meet yous?
I'm truly honored to meet you. You got any biz, call me.
Alright, let's see here. Is there... Oh, I thought that was a fast travel. It is a fast travel, okay. So we want to be over here. Guess this is going to be the closest. Okay. Let's see, is Brendan?
Oh, good.
Nope, he's
Let's
still
take
doing
it
his
from
thing.
the top. What's your...
Wait a second. Hold on a second.
Okay, let's try this one more time. I don't feel so good. What would you recommend?
Poor Jerry. Did Maggie ask you to sleep on the couch again?
Yeah, that's going in the troubleshoot log.
Alright, so the first time I played this, Brendan there, the... what do they call them? The spontaneous craving satisfaction machine, was calling to me.
Feel so good.
Like I was over here, and it was just like, "Hey, buddy, come over here." I'm like, "Who is talking?"
A broken bone and a broken heart. Say, Brendan, what's the difference between a broken bone and a broken heart?
System error. I repeat, system error.
And anyway, so I finally figured out that it was the machine talking to me. And then you become friends, and then that they take him away because there's something wrong with him, because he's too friendly, or I mean, that's not really it, but it's close. I guess he's becoming sentient is what the issue is. And it's interesting that they actually have a precursor, that techie guy, there to set things up.
Way I see it, only thing waiting for you here is getting off or getting offed. Place your bets.
Clouds.
What if I miss this time? Enlighten me.
Braindance chick is hiding something. No coincidence we already saw 2 tiger claws. They must control the building.
Arasaka and the Tiger Claws are in bed together. Go figure. Rail.
Every corp plays dirty, except the streets are more than that. They're filth. So the corps leave it to the gang, suits collars, and gets soiled. Surprised?
Not really.
Arasaka, the finest personal and commercial weapon.
So hold on. You take a blow-up doll, remodel the hole, and that's cheating. That's infidelity. No. Well, how's that any different from some dollhouse ass?
'Cause the ass is meat, not latex. That's so hard to understand.
Meat, right. No feeling going on, no thinking, no awareness. It's empty. Might as well be latex. Masturbation, sophisticated kind. That's all it is.
Whoa.
Yeah, now you get the light.
Perfect
Or
sense,
see the
man.
light. Yes, it does. Okay. That does not look like a comfortable bench.
Welcome to Clouds, where we know what you're looking for. Would you care to jack into the terminal?
Looking for Evelyn Parker. She work here?
She's cute too.
Give me a moment. Evelyn's not available at this time.
Need to see her. It's important.
The algorithm knows best. Trust me, it will choose a doll that will thrill you. Our dolls can change their hair and eye color in real time to look just as you wish.
I just want to talk to her, that's all.
Please, no need for concern. Your doll will talk to you about anything you wish. Jack in, please.
I'm sorry. Did she finally say anything useful? Fuck the menu. Let's ditch this waitress and take our special order to the chef, point blank.
Meaning?
Meaning you go in as a customer, keep a low profile. They want to keep their cards close, fine. We'll play our own game.
You realize personal links aren't secure, right? Could get hit with malware straight to my core. End up paying an arm and a leg for a Ripper doc.
We need data from your core to pair you up with the doll.
Meaning a biometric scan?
Just that. If anything goes wrong, you can lodge a complaint. But that's never happened.
How could you possibly know what I'm looking for?
Clouds always knows. Your deepest desire? We find it. You'll have your needs fulfilled. And maybe much more. Less is not a word we use around here.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, let's do this.
This will be a live session, so events may take an unexpected turn. But don't quit if you feel uncomfortable. You could miss out on something truly remarkable.
Thank you for the heads up.
If you feel unready to handle what comes next, you can interrupt the session immediately. Now for your safe word.
Samurai.
Samurai.
And saved. Now, bear with me a moment. Scanning your personal profile. You should see compatible dolls in just a second.
Sky and Angel.
2 matches. Interesting.
Is that normal or...
Who can say what is normal? You're clearly a unique person with unique tastes. Our system can handle it. So who will it be? Angel or Sky?
Okay, last time I went with Sky, which was the girl, I believe. I'll go with Angel this time for the boy because it didn't really get super sexual, so I just want to see what... It's probably script-wise not very different, but I want to see the difference.
I think an Angel looks good.
I couldn't have chosen better myself. Now for the payment, and you'll venture into the clouds.
Fuck it. Well, let's see. Don't want to pay. Probably have to pay.
There you go.
the payments come through.
The entire floor is open to you if you wish to wind down first.
Angel awaits you in booth 6. Disconnect, please.
Is that it?
We have a strict no weapons policy here at Clouds. Please deposit any and all hazardous items with me.
Only two willing to spread their legs
Clouds
for you.
is one of the safest
Sad.
places in all
Go
of
eat a
Night
dick,
City.
Johnny.
Thank you. We hope you enjoy your stay.
Guess that makes you a real deviant.
Vincent, right? I'm Angel. You're Angel.
Sure, why not? Do what you do best.
I know that you're dying.
Listen, I'm looking for someone who worked here. Evelyn Parker. Know her? Know where she is?
You must see the big picture. You focus too much on details, minor ones, like Evelyn.
Please don't act like you know me. I just want some answers.
But are you asking the right questions? How can you change what has already happened?
What did you mean, happened? Know something I don't?
What happened to you? What you keep inside and never reveal to anyone.
And that is?
Come now. You know.
Trusted someone, and they fucked me over. The end.
But you don't expect any good of people.
Not anymore, I don't.
You wish to leave something behind, a piece of yourself. That's why this all began. You wish to be remembered.
Yeah, wanted to reach the top, be someone. Still do, but seems like that might not happen anymore. Still, if I gotta die, I want to go down in history. Fuck it, even a footnote would do.
And after that? Do you think death is a disappearing act followed by exactly nothing?
I'll be shredded, I'll disappear. There'll be nothing.
You can't know that.
No, but I got a pretty good idea.
The thought of it doesn't sadden you?
Not any more than rain outside my window or another species going extinct.
Well, I'm saddened. Saddened to think all your anxiety will be gone. Yet you will not be there to enjoy it.
No more grinding my teeth over unfinished biz. Dirty glitches in my system or catching a bullet as I walk down an alley. But so what? Yeah. So, where do we go from here?
This is the part where I tell you what you must do.
Oh, okay. Be my guest.
You've never backed down from anything, so don't stop now. Not one step backwards. In this city, people die on their way to the corner store for a Scott Pop. But that threat's never stopped you. You dive into the middle of it all. Always have.
Things are moving way too fast. Around me, without me. I can't keep up.
A minor delusion. The truth is, we and our paths are braided, never-ending, ever-transforming. Not being, but becoming. And what's happening inside you, it could change the world. Listen, V. Never look back. If you must kill, kill. If you must burn all the world to the ground, then let it burn. Okay?
Thanks for this. I don't want to go out there.
No one ever does. But eventually we all must.
Samurai.
What happened? You interrupted the session? Did I do something wrong? Were you not satisfied?
Had all kinds of things going on in my head lately. This was different. Refreshing.
Yes, that is what we do at Clouds.
Think I get why people come here. Come back. But I came for something else. Evelyn Parker. What do you know about her?
Wait just a sec. That's not how this works. You can't ask me about the dollhouse or anything like that. I could get in serious trouble. Go. Please, just go.
You gotta help me, please. I'm no threat, and she could be in trouble. Just want to talk to her. Find out if she's okay.
Look, I barely knew her, and I have no clue where she is.
Nobody came looking for her. Nothing out of the ordinary happened.
There was an incident with a client. I don't know the specifics. One doesn't ask about these things around here. Tom might know. He and Evelyn were close. Go ask him. And please leave me alone.
This incident with the client. What happened?
Nobody saw, nobody knew who attacked first. It was all a mystery. Then they just buried it. No more questions, not another peep about it anywhere from anyone.
Where'd it happen?
In her booth.
Number?
11.
Booth 11 occupied now.
No, it's been out of order since...
You're gonna help me. Need to get into that booth.
Why? What for?
Not your biz. Can you open it or not?
I can, but that's it. Won't answer any more questions. Tom knows something, go bother him.
Tom, who's he?
Friend of Evelyn's. Wasn't a free moment they weren't together.
Where'll I find him?
He's a doll here. Works the VIP area, booth 2.
Thanks.
Shh. Don't ask for me again. Ever.
Not bad, but it would be much better here.
Let's see here. Let's shut down this camera. I don't know if we need to. They're probably better than not.
I can't get in? What's that mean? I'm here every motherfucking week.
You're not authorized to access the VIP area.
Oh, yes, that reminds me. I gotta find the booth 11.
You can take it up with the manager.
And in that case, let's get rid of this.
Now, you got any idea?
And this.
This conk don't understand that I've got a right to be in this.
And you know what? Let's... Why is this not giving me...
From what I can see, your VIP membership has been revoked.
Why is it giving me the hi-hat? Alright, maybe it doesn't matter.
Let's take a look, shall we?
Blood. Fresh. Not too much. Put it to a wound rather than a kill.
Blood Bloodstains. Ah, there we go.
Well, client wasn't the one who flew off the handle. Something bitter in the ass. What do you think? Cyberpsychosis?
Sounds crazy, but she could have been remotely hacked. A netrunner?
Weird.
At least I would hear no laments about pain. It hurt. It hurt.
That was easy.
Oh, I see. Of course I'm in.
Do the bridge protocol. Okay, let's see here. 1C, 1C, PD. Oh, okay, E9, is there any? Oh, here we go. No! I saved it. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and turn you off. Turn you off.
What will you have? Anything, whatever stands to fuck me up the quickest. Hard day? More like hard life.
You better keep this short and sweet. 2 brainwashed sex zombies in a single day is too much, even for me.
Hi.
Hey, Tom.
I think something might have gone wrong here. Not really sure. Don't have your details? Sorry, no idea what I'm supposed to do.
Relax. You don't need any data, don't need any deets. I'm not a customer. Here to talk. To you specifically. Not to be with a doll. Tom, is that it?
Uh-huh.
I need to get in touch with Evelyn Parker. It's important.
You and me both. Tried calling her a bunch of times. No luck.
You mean to say she's not here?
She had an accident. Needed to go to a special clinic in Osaka. Or Oslo. I think it was Oslo. For a new faceplate.
Which was it? Osaka or Oslo?
Oslo. Yeah, definitely Oslo.
That accident involved a client, did it? Found blood in her booth.
You know, shit like that happens here sometimes.
And everyone's cool with that.
We get new implants, recovery leave, and, well, sometimes even a payout. Now that I think about it, it is weird she went away so far.
Tell you herself she was skipping town?
Nah, just didn't show up for work. Wasn't picking up either, so I asked Woodman what was up. Told me she left, like I said.
Where can I find this Woodman?
Probably got his feet up in the back office. Except it's off limits to customers.
Oh, I see. Of course I'm in.
Woodman. Who is he?
Mr. Forrest.
Yeah,
but everybody
know,
calls him
I
Woodman.
know it.
Never really known why.
Okay, Mr. Forrest then. What's his thing?
He's kinda like our caretaker. Finds new talent, deals with ugly situations.
Got it.
Okay, so Tom, think about this. Mr. Forrest. What are forests made out of? Wood. Well, trees, which are made out of wood. Now you... Never mind,
Could
Tom.
it be Woodman finally shed some light on this shit show? Man can only dream. The skull sponges in these dolls. Ugh. That's what they should be replacing.
Alright, Johnny. Thank you. Alright, so let's see. How do we get back there? Alright, so... Yep, it looks like it should not be a problem. A duck. And keep going.
Oh yeah, I'm good. Got some new hardware. Motorcycle, not motor. A washing
Oh
machine
my
has
god,
a motor.
I can't get in using either of these methods.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we're gonna have to fight these guys. Okay. Dang it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what? Let me just check one thing real quick. Yep, I don't have the skills or attributes to... Damn it. I was hoping not to have to kill Woodman this time, but looks like we're going to have to. Oh, and that does also remind me, check my inventory. I got a new katana. Oh, that's right. We don't have any weapons on us except for what we just found. I think that's actually a little bit better than my black unicorn katana, which is nice. And I don't have any mods. Need to go to the weapon store and try to find me some melee weapon mods. Okay, let's see here. Oh, there you are. I can't get visual on you. Oh, okay. Actually, now that I think about it, can I do a distraction?
Hey, who's there?
Wait, that doesn't get me in here? Dag nabbit. I guess I don't have to. I guess I just go through here. Did not realize. See, last time I had one or both of the attribute level to get through there, through that door. Let's... Oh, look at that. Let's do some exploring before we go talk to Mr. Forrest, a.k.a. Woodman. those are the cameras. Just wanted to make sure. And we want to turn those off. Files. Okay, those are, looks like they're on customers.
Tiger Claw's moonlight is beeping toms. You always got eyes on their dolls. Know what goes on in these boots. Then, data mine the behavioral chips.
Saw that twist coming a mile away.
Had a hunch. Still, wonder if it's for their own use or for sale. And who'd be buying?
Booth 11. Being access to Booth 11. Oh, from Ginger Lane Investigative Services. And all recordings from inside. Going back a month. Detective Lane. Please do not prevent Detective Lane from doing her job. She wants all recordings, cop them up, and nobody goes to 11 until I give the all clear. The Woodman.
Something spooked them. Right there, see that? 2 a.m. they hauled every last security man to the club. Looks like they called Tiger Claws for backup, too.
Oh, I left one over here. Okay. See why when I'm look my whatever cursor reticle whatever it's right there on the freaking shard box, and yet it's giving that now it's giving me that gun, and now the hot pie. There we go. Jeez, that's one of my huge pet peeves with this game. Almost above everything else. Well, except for the crashing. The crashing is probably the absolute worst. For me. I guess if you can't even play the game, then that would... Ooh, Evelyn's schedule. Evelyn's handbag.
Left her purse.
Not
Could
a good
have
sign.
More than one.
All the shit's in it, though. Must have left in a hurry.
See, I told you it was going to be a good idea to come do some snooping. Oh, we can get through here. That's going to be the Woodman. Alright, this doesn't do us any good. We can't get through there. Yeah, I just double checking that there wasn't anything.
Hey, no clients allowed in here.
I'm not a client.
Be a chum and close the door on your way out, would you? As you can see, I'm very busy.
Looking for a girl named Evelyn Parker.
Got nobody working here by that name.
But she used to. What happened to her?
Probably did what all the dolls try to do. Found a unicorn to set her up for life. Ah, you could do better. Try Roxy over at Booth 2. Same heart-shaped ass. Behavioral chip will do the rest. Won't feel any difference.
Looked to me like a reasonable man. I think we can work something out.
And you look to me like a psycho prick who's never been ghosted by his beau or bill before. But go on. I'm listening.
Know you guys got hit by a runner a while back. I can make sure that never happens again.
That's so. Let's hear it then.
Tit for tat. Want to be net secure? You're gonna help me find Evelyn first. That's the only way this is gonna work.
All right, fine. I'll lay it on you straight. Girl you're looking for, Parker? She ain't here.
Tell me something I don't know. Like, where is she?
Think you know how things work around here, but you don't know shit. Dolls aren't here to give you pleasure and satisfaction out of the goodness of their soul. They're workers. Their job's to generate profit.
Let's gotta get closer.
Evelyn stopped pulling profit.
No denying that, sadly for her.
I saw what she did to the client. She get spiked or something?
Whatever or whoever fried her circuits, it came from outside our subnet. They played their deck like a virtuoso. Fucking rot. Believe you me, we tried to fix it. Didn't even come close.
They common? These kind of accidents?
Ever used tech that never broke? Didn't think so. Behavioral chip splits you right down the middle. Some people plain lose their minds. And for everyone that does, there's a dozen in line to replace them.
Is this you talking it out straight? What happened to Evelyn?
Got an order from up high to recycle her.
You killed her?
No. I found a Ripper doc who was willing to take a look. Yeah, said he knew something or other.
You took her to the Ripper instead of following orders. Didn't take you for someone with balls.
For fuck's sake, I'm not running a slaughterhouse here. Only recycle as a last resort. And family always gets a call, if there is any. Think there are any daddies out there willing to change the diapers of a brain-dead little slut on the verge of cyberpsychosis?
Probably not.
Casting him out on the street ain't an option either. Can't risk tanking our cred.
Well, anything's better than a bullet to the brain.
You know, that's what every doll says. I'm starting to like you. Work by any chance?
You invested your own eddies to help poor, unprofitable Evelyn. Please.
You got me. Ripper's the one who paid me.
For a broken doll.
People got all kinds of kinks. Trust me. I know, considering where I work. Fingers is a real specimen, though. Got all the fetishes, even the ones you've never heard of. I'm sure he found her a nice niche.
The Ripper. Name and address.
Don't know a last name.
Don't fuck with me.
I'm not. Goes by Fingers. Clinic's in some godforsaken alley up on Jig Street. Want to find Evelyn? Look there. Now, you do your end. How do we board up against hacks?
You'll need soft to isolate chip and implant receptor layers from Cloud's subnet. At the same time, it'll keep track of and block any attempts to modify the core on the go.
Now in human rather than machine.
You need Smart Eye, latest version.
Smart Eye. Got it. And don't come back here. Ever. While you're at it, take the elevator. Quicker you're out of here, the better.
Dark fingers on Jig
All right,
Street.
that actually went
Sounds
smooth.
like a co-ed's wet dream.
Oh, that is where I go. For some reason I thought it took me outside, or exited to the outside.
You may take your weapons.
Alright, thank you. And I don't think they are nice enough to Whoops.
Pleasant day to you. The next time you have that urge for clouds, don't wait.
Can I, get you as my toy? Let's see. Distraction. Alright, weapons. Let's see, do they go back to my slots? No, of course they do not. But let's check our katana. So this... Yeah, oh wow, that new one we found is more than double the damage. Although it doesn't have a nice name, but... I'm sorry, Black Unicorn. You served us well, but you've been replaced. And then we're gonna go put Skippy back in slot 2. And our sniper rifle in slot 3. Boom. Alright. That should do it. Oh, now we get the level up. Awesome.
Got a real charm, this place. In that slimy, subterranean kind of way.
See, your opinion about dollhouses hasn't changed.
Oh, but it has. Before, I wouldn't have touched one with a 10-mile pole. Now I'm thinking a fire'd really make this place shine.
Think Finger's got her. Think we'll find her there.
V, if I could see that far, I wouldn't be a fucking ghost on a chip in a corpse's head right now.
Oh, we gotta take the elevator for some reason. Wait. Oh, it's right by the elevator. Still got something to say, Johnny, or are you just hanging out now? You feeling alright, Johnny? You got an itch? Ground floor. Whoops. Ground floor.
Feeling tired? Bored? Powerless? Not anymore. Experience all of Chrome Manticore's 6 flavors and mix it up.
Relax malfunctioning.
You had a plan. You tried. It fell flat. Now you're flat. Don't look in any condition to find Helmet.
Ah, fuck!
The hell's that? No, damn it!
Jesus, what the fuck do you want from me?
It's all going too slow. Gonna decommission before we learn how to rip the chip out.
Wanted me dead. Said so yourself.
Made it pretty clear since that I changed my mind. Want you to live now.
Asked you already. What the hell you want from me?
I got a get out of jail free card. I'd be a fucking fool not to take advantage. See, me and Arasaka, we got a half-century-old score needs settling, and I plan to do it. That's what I need you for.
But why? Fighting for some dated ideal? Pursuing a personal vendetta?
You don't need to know. Here to get me from point A to point B. Listen, I know things. Where we can save your life. Who can help us do that? You'll get rid of the chip. I'll smash Sokka. Win-win, kid. Soul Killer's what we need. And Makoshi's how we grab it.
You know you're just an irritating hallucination, right? Should just ignore you.
And you're a walking corpse. Should just wait till your mind shrivels to nothing and frees up space for me.
You fucking asshole.
But as should be obvious, I've decided to help you. Need to find something first. 7 letters. Starts with an M.
Okay, so... this Mikoshi, what is it exactly?
Okay, basics. If you're jacked in, cruising the net, Arasaka can use Soul Killer, an AI, to trap, fry, and pack away your psyche, your mind, and your soul. Following so far?
Yeah, seen the memories. Did a real number on you.
Okay, seems we've got a few more things to broach than I thought, but that'll come later. Anyway, when Soul Killer fries, roasts, and boils you, you die. But the contents of your mind get copied to an engram first.
Sure. That's how you became a construct.
Exactly.
And that cigarette's just floating there. I just noticed that.
Soul Killer operates out of, where it stores its victims' engrams.
Still don't see how Mikoshi's linked to my chip problem.
Not the brightest bulb on stage, are you? 50 years back, Ops on the human mind. Mikoshi was the sole place on Earth where they did anything like that. Bet it still is today. Telling ya, all roads lead there. It's where we'll settle our biz. You yours, me mine.
And, how you plan to smash Arasaka this time?
I was getting 2 cigarettes floating.
This time, bomb's named Alta Cunningham.
I'm supposed to know who that is?
Not yet, but you will once we find what we need. For now, we got no time to lose. Need to get inside Mikoshi.
Where was that crate? Oh well, not important. Let's call Judy.
V, you called.
Promised I'd call, didn't I?
Promising's one thing, keeping it's a whole other bag. So, managed to learn anything?
Evelyn's not at Clouds anymore. Behavioral chip was damaged. Apparently they carted her off to a Ripper dock. Goes by Fingers.
Oh shit.
Know where to find this Fingers character?
Yeah, runs a dinky chop shop off Jig Jig Street. Fuck V. Guy's all kinds of bad news.
Heading there now, to find her.
I told her to stay the fuck away from Clouds. Alright, later, V.
Alright. To Jig Jig Street.
I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, we can go talk to Brandon now. Yeah, see, that's... What's a moment of my time. We'll come back for that. Do that. Well, it's not that far. We can just go on foot. Oh, come on. Really? That took that much health.
So this more up your alley than Clouds?
Here, kitty,
Hey,
kitty,
at
what's
least
the
here you know what
rush?
you get.
Personal fucking space.
Chipped you for free. Fuck off.
B, can you talk?
Gear looks
It
a
is
little
important.
basic, but it works.
What's important?
So he didn't
I
ask
may
for
have
any
found
money?
a solution
Nada?
to
Not
the
even
problem we share.
Like
I
I said,
have
he just
established
finished and
contact
said,
with an old
"See you
friend
next
from
time."
Arasaka. He's here in Night City now. He's well connected to certain influential people.
Old friend, well connected to the influential. Why so mysterious? Get to the point.
I told you once I would explore options, knock on many doors. There will be a meeting. You, me, and this friend of mine. You will tell him what you told me. The truth of events at Konpeki Plaza. I have little hope that he will be convinced. But it will be a start.
Of all people, you ought to know Night City tests everyone's reliability, even that of old friends. Sure about this guy? Trust him?
Many times we have had the opportunity to kill one another. Yes, I trust him.
Fine. Where's the meet and when?
Japantown, after sunset. I am sending you the precise location. I'll see you there.
Alright, so then we got these jackasses out front we need to deal with. What?
Hey,
the
not
hell?
one step closer. Here to see who.
Someone talking to me?
Got a message for Fingers. Comes from the Tiger Claws.
And that message would be...
Two things. Urgent and confidential.
Meaning?
Meaning you got a choice.
Oh yeah?
You either get your shit kicked in for being slow, or for being a nosy prick.
Fine. Let him through, Sludge.
Oh, didn't have to fight him this time. I don't know what I did last time to get them all riled up.
No, I'd rather live here. Just...
Fingers. Know where I can find him?
If I could, I'd swap, you know? Why does everything have to be so damn convoluted? In the end, all I got left are shredded cables and empty...
Oh my god, I don't want the taco! Or the tequila. Oh my god. Oh my god! All of that just to get to that shard.
Mr. Stud.
Hold on a second. It's pitch black. Here we go.
Hey, hands off her!
Think I'm scared of your skinny ass?
You will be when every mox in town descends on this street. Got a financial way? Take it to court, you pussy.
Hey, V! You hear me?
Loud and clear, you don't need to yell. What's up?
Doing a little competition. Shooting, prizes and all. You know, over here with the range.
Yeah, that'd make sense.
Well, you in?
Oh, gracious creature and benign, who goes visiting to these elements of
Sorry, Wilson. Don't shoot for
the
fun.
world with bloody stain imbrued.
See ya.
For a friend, the king of all we owned. Our prayer to him should for thy peace arise.
Sounds like paradise.
What the hell are they taking?
Blue, huh? Probably a Cyberpunk derivative. Cream rot. Veins were popping with it during the third corporate. 24 hours, you feel no pain and barely remember a thing afterwards.
Who can blame them then?
Oh, is it above me? Okay. Oh my god. Just to go here. Alright. I know there's a way to get up through the inside. I did it last time. Let's see. How did we...
Hello? There's a line. Nuh-uh, you ain't
Sit your ass down and wait your turn.
What you owe me, and you can fuck off to greener pastures.
I don't owe you shit.
Oh, but you do. That shit has a name. Something around 20.
Fingers guy. You know him?
Heard some things, yeah.
Like?
His hand sometimes slips.
Glad to see a familiar face.
I'm worried sick about her, V. Had no idea anything had happened.
We'll find her. I know we will. Mocs don't happen to have fingers in their crosshairs.
No, why?
Her joy toys come out of his clinic in worse shape than they come in.
Yeah, well, can't solve all the world's problems at once. We're gonna be here forever. I just know it. Maybe you could talk to those girls, see if we can cut in front?
Why me?
I don't think they like me. Just give it a shot. That or come up with something better.
You see a woman with blue hair around here? Had a doll chip.
Think I know who you're talking about. Fingers worked on her, sure.
She's still here?
No idea. Gotta ask him.
My friend here, she's in real sorry shape. You couldn't let us cut in front, just this once.
Of course. Honey, be my guest.
Well, now hold on a sec. Didn't seem so bad just a minute ago.
She's a toughie. Keeps it inside, mostly.
Now try to open
Come on, let's go.
of yours. How about now?
Better. Wait, something's wrong. Can't see nothing but a blur.
Faceplate's previous owner had a longer face than you. Edges are stretching your optic nerves. Don't worry. Your eyes will adjust.
We going in?
Eventually.
This guy's disgusting.
Hello. What can I do for you?
Need a minute of your time.
A minute? That's all? Shame. Could watch those juicy lips of yours flap for hours, days. But I'm busy right now. You tiger claws? Far as I know, I'm all paid up.
We're with the Mocs.
The Mocs? Why didn't you say so? So, what brings you here?
Evelyn Parker. I need to know where she is.
Step into my office, please. Many girls come through here. So many. But let me put it to you this way. I believe in giving each of them personal touch. Ask anyone. I'm more than a chopped doc. See, I know what people truly want. To be flattered, praised, patted. To feel like they deserve it. Of course, I can't remember each and every one.
But Forrest, name mean anything to you?
Nope.
They call him Woodman. Works at the dollhouse.
You talked to him?
Woodman and I, we had a talk. Told me he brought her here to you. Said you paid him for her. What good was she to you?
You must have misheard. First of all, I didn't pay an any for her. He paid me to take her in. Second, I never laid eyes on those eddies in the end because I couldn't rejig her implant. So he left her with me as payment for my efforts.
I can't fucking listen to this. We are talking about a living, breathing person.
Half alive, technically. Poor girl. Tried to help her, I did. But as you can see, this isn't exactly a state-of-the-art facility.
You mentioned you couldn't help her. Help her with what exactly?
If I only knew, I wager she'd be standing here, happy and smiling. Instruction register on her chip was burnt to a crisp. Tried replacing it. Nothing.
Damage was caused by a netrunner using homebrewed malware.
Sounds about right.
Get to the point.
Not the point of your fingernails, the point of the conversation.
Point? Ah, yes. Well, I haven't the faintest idea where she is.
Enough of this bullshit! What'd you do to her, you freak?
Now, either you put a muzzle on this creature, or put her down. It's impossible to have a conversation with her around.
Don't talk to her like that.
She insulted me!
Look, the quicker you spill, the you'll have to put up with us. Now, Evelyn Parker, where is she?
Could very well be on her way to becoming the next underground brain dance darling. That's all I know.
Where will we find her?
How many times do I have to repeat myself? I don't know. I did what anyone in my place would do. When I realized I wouldn't be able to help her, patch her up, I called my fixer. 2 guys came and picked her up the same day.
Where did they take her?
I told you already. I don't know. They weren't the talkative kind, and I'm no gonk. I know better than to ask questions of people like that.
You're no gonk? What do you think? Why'd all these girls come in here, let you grope around them? Think it's for your charm? Your caring attitude? They do it because they got no choice. And in the end, they despise you. They can smell you're pathetic.
These guys, what do they look like?
Like you, me, anyone else in this city.
Really now? They look like you?
They look like the kind of guys you don't make eye contact with. One of them was a bearded fellow.
The 2 that came for her didn't say anything about where they were gonna take her, what they were gonna do to her.
Mentioned something about virtues with a moth, of all things. Said she'd be perfect for them, whatever that means. But that's really all I know.
You pawned her off like she was some fucking inanimate mannequin.
Because that's exactly what she was.
Need air. I'll be outside.
She, overdid it a bit. Temper's been running high lately.
Yes, well, you're a far more reasonable beast. Handsomer, too.
I let her go back to Clouds. Could have stopped her, but I didn't.
Don't worry. We'll find her, I know it.
We'll fucking find what's left of her butchered corpse.
Hey, keep it together. You want to give up now?
No. Only lead we got's an XBD. Where's that get us?
We also know we're looking for something related to the Death's Head. It's better than nothing.
I don't get your optimism. Still sounds like a big fat nothing to me.
Death's Head symbol bring anything to mind? Anything. Doesn't matter how small.
This industry... I mean, market's looking for every kind of fetish out there. It's cavernous. But an XBD outfit'd be on the move, almost always. Makes them harder to nab, harder to sting.
Need to figure out where they're scrolling this stuff. Gotta be a rat hole of some sort. Doubt they do much shooting on location.
Yeah, gotta be somewhere quiet, out of the way.
It could be we'll see something to point us in their direction in one of their virtues.
Ugh, have to be real gonks to leave a clue.
Everyone, everything leaves something behind. Just need to know where to look. Lucky for me, I'm running around with the best BD specialist in town. That's an extra pair of expert eyes.
Well, your BD expert has a better idea. Pleasures of Night City, a domain with its twin on the dark net.
Every kind of thing goes on there. Might stumble on something useful.
Let me think for a sec. Know a fixer in Westbrook. I'll drop her a line.
V, fixers don't hand out information right and left.
Done a couple of things for her. Not that she owes me, but let's see what she has to say.
Meantime, see if I can't find something on the NCP domain. I'll wait in the van.
Alright, let's go visit Wakako.
Hey, yo, man, you trying to rip us off? I got 4 bags missing here.
That's the cut I got off Pablo. Don't like it? Take it up with him.
I ain't dealing with Pablo. I'm dealing with you. That means you and me got a problem.
Hello. You wanted to talk?
Looking for a brain dance.
Oh, any particular one?
Logo on the casing. A Death's Head moth.
Whoa, now. That's quicksand. So I would advise caution.
Know who makes them? Where they scroll them?
And do you know what a fixer does? Allow me to explain. Not only do I finalize transactions, I can accomplish the goddamn impossible.
Which would be?
Making sure the buyer, supplier, and ever-neglected intermediary not only keep their heads in the games, but keep their heads, period. So don't you ever ask me who, with whom, where, when, why, or how.
Can you get me one of those recordings?
Listen, I've seen what you can do. You've earned my respect, and I want you earning more of my eddies. So here's what's going to happen. I'll get you what you want. Just look out for a package.
Thanks, Wako. Where'll the pickup be?
I'll have my guy drop it off in a secure location. Sending you the coordinates now.
Alrighty.
My client wants something. You need to get it for me.
Hey! Hey, you're a troubled soul if I ever seen one.
Alright. Oh, stupid. It's right here.
Where's your cute? Well, don't delicious. Come here and let me have a lick.
Hop in. Hey, V. Let me get everything prepped. You make sure the wreath's snug on you. You'll watch while I edit in real time. The old one, too.
Ready when you are.
Oh my god, I hate doing these BDs.
You might catch something, I guess.
I mean, I had to do this if you do it the other way, too.
Gotta be. No one else with that kind of fashion sense.
Don't see anything? Nothing useful or important? Try switching layers.
Heard shit like that before. Sounds like scavs to me. Ordered recently. Electric corp patch in the coveralls. Scav woman. Who knew that sides chopping people up, they were scrolling XBDs? Can't beat that rich synth-goth aroma. Cheap shit. Cold, too. Bucket slice. Ordinary box. Decker, Tanaka, Rogers logo. Standard. Coffee was cold. Okay. We're looking for an electric core power plant located near a bucket slice.
So?
Means someone's grabbing bucket slice regularly, which is not something someone does for flavor and fresh ingredients. Pizza shares its DNA with styrofoam. Nobody's gonna schlep across town for it. Here we go. Old electric core power plant in Charter Hill. Gotta make do with this for now. Nothing else to garner from this scroll.
Alright, well, we got through that one pretty quick. Thankfully.
No time to lose. We gotta go there.
No, my friends.
Definitely.
It's clear,
Ride with me?
Skies, but don't take it
Let's
from
get
me.
going.
Get out
On
there
our
and
way.
enjoy
Hit
the
it.
sun.
Still can't shake it. That virtue sample we saw with the Death's Head moth. If all they scroll is snuff, then...
Stop it. They'd have to be utter gonks to waste her on something like that.
Oh, you're gonna be the positive one?
What do you mean?
We're talking about a girl who's not only a natural at what she does, but also has got a doll's implant. I mean, that's not a package you find lying out in the street.
Oh, that was Judy. I got you. Oh, we're close. I don't want this to take too long. Wow, maybe we should have met Judy there. Speaking of which, let's keep our eyes on Judy. Underwater where thoughts can breathe easy. And I guess a dolphin? That actually, I guess, is foretelling about something that happens later on in the game involving underwater and Judy's hometown. Okay, perfect. Alright, Judy, I guess you are...
And here we are.
Perfectionist. Okay.
We going in?
Find us a way inside. I'll hang back, scan the subnet, see if there's any blueprints of the complex lying around. Join you as soon as I find something. Let's link on Hollow till then.
Right. Going in.
Let's see, can I climb this? Okay. Let's get rid of the camera. Let's do a breach protocol. Okay, let's see here. 5-5. BD. 5-5. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work, but let's see. 5-5. BD. 5-5. 5-5. 1C. Yep, we got them both. Alright, excellent. Okay, so now do a contagion.
First, I'll take your eyes.
Do memory wipe. I said do a short circuit.
I'll gut you like your teeth.
Oh, there's some.
Shot. You still alive?
I'm here. Got no time to creep around.
Oh. Where they hit me from?
Get information.
Ah, there you are. God damn it. Someone's coming.
What? Where?
set for components. Ah, again with the... I want to be careful not to shoot. I've exploded myself shooting through things like this tank here. I don't know if it's explosive or not. Alright. Oh, nope, that guy's still around. There we go. Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Shit! I don't want to!
Get up here. Alright, let's see here. BD, 1C. Okay, nope. Oh, I got you. Let's do this. 1C, BD. Ah. I don't know if we can make this work. Nope. Ah. E9.
Look fucking good!
Got the blueprint. Be there in a sec. Try to find a way to the lower levels.
There's another camera. Uh-oh. Where is the net runner? do have that attribute point, but I want to use it on something else. Can't have everything all the time. Okay. Is it really too much to ask for night vision? Can't. Yeah, that's the only way to do it. It's having the high enough level. Up, here we go.
Found a way down. You see my position?
Yep, be there in a sec. Wait for me. I'm here. We need to get to level -2. Bet that's where they're keeping her.
Locked.
That shirt. Hear that?
Messianin for today.
Relax.
RTL? Incoming!
Oh, where's that other one? Oh, camera. Damn it. I did. Oh, no. I didn't want camera control. I wanted camera off.
We find you one way or another.
Oh, shit.
Here?
Okay, let's see here. 5-5. 5-5. 5-5. 1C. Okay. 5-5. 5-5. Around the horn. 5-5. 1C. Damn it. We're only gonna get the big one. Okay. Oh well.
It's over. We did it.
Найду тебя, сука, и ноги повыдергаю. Тогда не убежишь.
Looks like snuffs are only the tip of the iceberg.
Бля, во я пересрала.
Pathetic. Need to get into the hallway past this room.
Okay.
What about them?
I can always just get rid of them my way.
Your call, but you gotta make it now.
We find you one way or another.
Take him out quick.
Oh, another camera. Nice. Now where does that purple? Where did here we go.
Eat it, assholes. Look at us now. Still standing.
Now delta to the hallway.
I'm gonna scrap a bunch of this stuff. All right, let's.
Hey, motherfucker!
Wait a second. Where is that access point? Oh, he's doing a
Man, I hate this cowardly
brain
shit.
dance.
Back in the samurai days, we'd place ads in this thing looking for background dancers.
Oops.
Hey, motherfucker!
All right, 5-5 BD 1C. Okay, 5-5 BD 1C 1C, and that's all we're gonna get.
You're a bitch!
You know what?
Man, I hate this cowardly horseshit.
Looks like you weren't the only ones with bright ideas.
It was a veritable gold mine of women.
Hey, motherfucker! You're a bitch!
Oh, red light. Oh, we can get in this one.
How dare you apply!
I sit. Get out of the way, Judy! Get out of the way, Judy! Oh, your dollars. Whoa, 2,500 euro dollars. Nice. Very nice.
Man, I hate this cowardly horseshit.
There's useless.
Continue.
I see a way. They're on us. Oh shit!
Or maybe we're on them.
Look at us now. Still standing.
Yep. I told you not to worry. We'll take care of it. Give me that defender. Alright. Okay, which way do we go? It looks like that way. So we're gonna go this way first. And it means nothing. Oh, there we go. Another shard. I don't know why I picked these up. Oh my god. I don't think you get anything for them. Just lore. But man, they're almost as bad. Well, maybe they're actually a little worse because there's more of them, as getting vehicle notifications, vehicle for sale notifications.
I think that's a maintenance room.
Yeah.
See what I can stir up.
You do that while I loot away.
You come out!
Ooh, what's in the safe? Oh, it's for Manus Blades. Maybe I will get Manus Blades. Okay, hold it. Where did I see that?
Out! Wherever you are.
I don't know how many there are. Let's do breach protocol real quick. So 1C. BD. 1C 55 1C. Contagion, just in case there's more than one. Yep, there was. Camera. Turn off. Oh, there you are. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's what I'm talking about. Those explosions can be deadly.
Мочи эту суку!
Where are you? Is that another camera? Looks like it. Ah, that guy disappeared on me. Oh.
You're in deep shit!
Where'd he go? I don't know. There you are. Oh.
Ну ты мне ответишь, уёбок!
What was that? Okay, I think that was a mod of some sort. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong category. It said something about physical damage. Aha. Increases creature chance by 6. It's not what I saw, but it doesn't matter. About that. Slow rotor.
Gutted out all her implants. And why stop there? Took a few internal organs while they were at it.
How so very resourceful.
Scavs. No matter how many you stamp out, there'll always be more crawling around somewhere.
Figure you've made their acquaintance.
Afraid so.
Guys, jack in. One C, E9. Oh, we gotta do another 1C. BD 5. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Can I do anything here? These are all cameras. They have surveillance. Shit. Well, as long as we're here. Turn it off. Alright, so there has to be another way in there, right? Ah, Judy. Can you not get me through that door?
Where are you?
Close to the studio, I think. You find anything useful?
Freed up the elevator. Should be easier to get out of here. You really don't fuck around, do you? Wait 1 sec for me. All right, I'm here. Let's find her. Hang in there, Ev. That's Evelyn. Just don't touch her. If she's recording, you'll scramble her brain. Wait until I cut her link. Grab it and tell me when you're gonna yank it. I'll break the link at my end at the same time.
Alright, let's do this.
Oh, Evelyn.
Wait for my signal. Here goes. Ready? And...
now!
Thank God. Evelyn, you hear me?
Oh, come on. Oh, what the hell?
Hey, Evelyn. I need you to tell me who hired you.
Seriously, V? You gotta do this now?
Sorry, Judy.
What's wrong with her?
Honestly, I don't know. She's gotta be seriously traumatized.
She okay to be moved? No brain hemorrhages, damage to the spine?
Doesn't seem to have any wounds. Guess we got no choice.
Let's get her somewhere safe.
Fast, too.
Which way?
I sealed the doors and managed to power the elevators.
Elevators it is, then.
What? White out.
Come on, is it really that hard? Please, just one. For me?
Fine, have it your way. Smoke to your lungs' content.
Ah, finally, something better than exhaust in the stench of the city. Don't tell me you don't feel it, too. We going in?
Let's give him a couple. You saw how she looked.
If it was up to me, I would have splashed some water on her face back at the studio and asked her straight up.
It's not up to you, though, is it? Let's go. Ugh.
She's sleeping. At least I think she is. Her eyes are closed and she's not shaking anymore. I would have already killed her by now if I didn't feel so bad for her.
How's she feeling?
Use your imagination. That place sucked every last drop of humanity from her. It's not enough, she already gave up everything she had. I just kept taking more and more. She's in some kind of trance, like she's folded into herself. No reaction to her surroundings whatsoever. I really didn't want to poke around in her head. I did it for you. I just want you to know that.
Thanks, Judy. I appreciate it.
I need to talk to her.
Listen, I know you've got some serious questions that she's got the answers to. I mean, if I were you, I'd want to know too. But it's just not gonna happen. She's completely out of it.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
You're mad at her? Why?
When you asked me to scour her behavioral chip, I was just
Whoa.
about done dealing with your shit.
Judy, I didn't have any
I know.
other...
It's okay.
So I don't get why...
You'll find out in a sec. I'll show you the virtue I found.
How many BDs did you manage to rip?
2. Only one of them's intact. Understandable, though. The rest... well, they're in the same shape as Evelyn right now.
Okay. Show me.
Give me a sec while I set the parameters.
Guess we'll find out if our doll really did lose her tune. Come on, V. I'll be the first to admit, this does not look good.
Hey. How you feeling? You need anything? I'm not here to nag. Just talk.
That fabric texture actually looks pretty good.
Well now, look at you.
On my screen. I don't know how it's going to come across in the video.
Listen, Evelyn. I really need your help. It's important.
And those
If I
bruises
don't do
look
anything,
ugly.
and do it soon, I'll die.
Have a seat.
All right. Roll it.
Data was in pretty rough shape. Not all that editable.
Glad you managed to salvage them in the first place.
Needs a second to load. Quality's lousy, but I did what I could.
What am I looking out for? Every single piece of tech I see? Security?
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the virtue.
Oh.
What about his messages?
Is that the Voodoo Boys?
Only if you can do it and be...
Oh, let's just watch the
Only
whole
if you
thing.
can do it and be... Puff. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual Relax, self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the virtue, you come back here. We give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand?
Alright, back to the beginning.
What am I looking at?
Pause.
By a letting you.
Take a look around if you want.
Can't see your face.
Under normal circumstances, that kind of encryption's easy to crack. But not this time. Whoever she is, she's got serious net running skills.
That, or someone's working it for her.
Okay, why? There we go.
I think I recognize these.
What are they?
Vive markings.
You familiar with them?
Not enough to know what they actually mean. Heard of who might use them, though.
Who?
Could be the Voodoo Boys, but that's just a hunch. Can't be 100% sure.
The spine-chilling Netrunner crew? Hard to find, because they don't want to be. I wouldn't know where to start.
Alright, so this did not occur the last time I played.
What am I looking out for? Every single piece of tech I see? What about his messages?
It's most important that he suspect nothing. It's most important that he suspect nothing. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual relaxed self.
Might not be important.
Maybe. But all of them are from Pacifica. Narrows down our search at least.
What now?
Looks like I'm going on a field trip to Pacifica. Alright, think we got everything.
Whew. Thank God that wasn't a long one either.
Now we know what happened to Clouds. They're the ones who tried to flatline her. Launched a nuke at her chip.
So it was punishment? For getting played by her?
What are you doing,
She knew more
Judy?
than they thought she knew. Couldn't let that go.
So that's who she was running from.
The woman who hired Evelyn. Any idea who we're up against?
Your guess is as good as mine. Sorry, V.
Looks like Evelyn never told us the whole truth.
You're telling me. If I'd known what she got herself into...
Judy.
I'm so mad at her.
Her only job was to record a virtue. It's pretty damn amazing she managed to organize a full-blown heist. And swipe the biochip from under her boss's noses.
So that's where you came in. She hired you. And brought this all on herself. On you two. There's one more recording. Wanna see it?
Not really, but let's do it.
Sure, why not? Nothing can surprise me at this point.
Oui, lui aller. Ou t'as qu'une raison, moi c'est tout intelligent pour ça, côté bien. Moi c'est pas enragé. En plus, c'est plus bon moyen nous gagner pour nous arriver sur yon nous. Faut que nous prenions chance là.
I'm just letting it play through.
Vous gagnez plus bon l'idée? Très bien. Si vous décidez si c'est bon critiquer ça me pense, à continuer à faire travail.
What language is she speaking?
I don't know. Haitian Creole? It is the Voodoo Boys.
Didn't I
Wait, let me see if I've got an auto translator. Meantime, you try to tune into the phone's frequency. See what the other side's saying.
Oui. Oui, allez.
Try scanning the phone. Got it. Give it a second.
Heard her mention Yorinobu.
Probably why Evelyn buried this recording deep. Another name. Something like Silverhand?
We have to know what they're saying. It could be important.
Fine. Just found the auto-translate package. Should get along fine with your system. I'll install it now.
Petit poupée a déjà allé?
Oui, lui allé. Vous avez raison, moi c'est tout intelligent pour ça, pour te bien.
Ou pensez mademoiselle a fait nous un problème?
Moi c'est pas enragé. En plus, c'est le plus bon moyen de gagner pour nous arriver sur nos bouts. Faut que nous prenions là.
And that's why it's not translating.
Mais quoi même j'avais que si le a mené nous direct risque nous n'est pas dans ici. Oh Eva, je vais me occuper maintenant.
En plus, c'est le plus bon moyen de gagner pour nous arriver sur nos bouts.
Même j'avais que si le a mené nous direct sous Alt.
Ah, so hand-related assault.
Très bien.
Ah, so they were way ahead of us. They knew Johnny Silverhand. Okay, let me backtrack, because if you're watching this on your phone, you're not going to be able to see what they're saying. Okay, so actually, you know what? So, what the? Pause. Okay, so they're saying Evelyn was too smart for her own good. They knew they had to dump her, but they knew that Johnny Silverhand was on the chip, and that from Johnny Silverhand they could get to Alt Cunningham, and with Alt Cunningham they could take down Arasaka, or whatever. You know, they're trying to get to the other side of the whatever cyber wall or whatever it is. I mean, that's, you know, that's down the line. Aha.
Okay, Judy, we're good.
All right, disconnecting.
Okay, now I will say this: with all of the issues I've had with this game, it's definitely been worth this second playthrough, to be honest, because I'm experiencing things that I didn't the first time, and
died like forever ago. V, you got any idea?
The biochip we stole. It's got Silverhand's engram burned onto it.
Engram?
Digitized psyche. Personality construct. Can you give me a minute? I need to go over some stuff in my head.
Of course.
Know who they are, who the woman is. Any idea how we find them?
Fuck, V. I've been dead the last half-century. Sorry if I'm unable to hand you all the answers on a chrome fucking platter when you snap your fingers.
Damn, Johnny. We were getting along, and now you're being an asshole again.
How the hell should I know?
Got no notion whatsoever?
One way or another, everything leads back to that Netrunner. Finding her's our biggest priority. If she knows as much as I think she knows about the chip, she can help us out.
Thought you said nothing could help us.
Nah, just find us that Juju wirehead, okay?
Wait, you got any idea how to get in touch with the Voodoo Boys?
Why? Worried they'll give Evelyn up to him?
No. I didn't trust you at first, but... Well, if you wanted to get back at Evelyn, you would have done it already.
So why the worried look?
I want it all to work out for you. You got a plan?
Judy.
I'll ask around.
You're softening up for me.
Let me put it this way. The Voodoo Boys wouldn't trust a cat if it walked onto their turf. but someone's got to know a way in.
Well, good luck. Hope you won't need it.
Thanks, Judy.
Another level up.
No, V. Thank you. You're a good person. Evelyn could never see what was under people's skin. If she could have gotten to know you a bit better, then... who knows? Things might have turned out differently.
Damn, Judy. You really are taking a liking to me, and I really do like that. Because I like you. You know what? I'm sorry, guys. I can't help myself. Anyways, I think that is a good place to end things for today. Don't know when the next one's going to go up. Probably in a couple of days, I would think. Actually, might be as long as Wednesday before the next Cyberpunk goes up. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see how things are. I don't mean to be so vague, but tomorrow is... wait a second. No. All right. Today is Sunday, but this is not going to go up until Monday. And then on Tuesday, that's when the new map for Call of the Wild, the Hunter Call of the Wild, is supposed to be available. And we're going to be doing that on that. So anyways, yeah, it's looking like probably Wednesday before the next Cyberpunk video. Or, again, it might just be... I'm sorry, I cannot stop looking at Judy. Or it might just be something totally different. I know I've neglected Generation Zero here lately, and I really need to get back into that one too. But anyways, thank you for stopping by if you did, and hitting that like button if you did. And I hope that I see you next time. But until then, this is PalpyTeen signing out.